Hello friends, today I am here with my third tutorial on MATLAB, that is functions. So before starting MATLAB, I want to explain a little bit what are functions. Functions are stand-alone piece of code that may be executed anytime where we need it. So let us suppose if we have a function of addition, we want to add two numbers. So why to write code again and again in our program? Why not to define a function that can be called anytime we need the addition? So by this we can reduce the code and we can call it anywhere. So now I'm jumping to nzlr function that we have done in DSP, digital signal processing, in which we will have to pass a one-row matrix to a function nzlr. That one-row matrix will containing combination of 1 and zeros. As you people know that in nzlr we change the value of 0 to -1 and 1 remain the same as 1. So let's start with our function. As I have a previous program that is nzlr function. I am going to delete this and starting from the scratch. So this is our command window. Now I am zooming that you people may be able to see what I am going to do. In this current directory, right click, new file, function m file. So this will create a function m file, that is a script, that is a function. So I'm going to rename that file to what my function name. So I'm creating a function that is nzlr. So I'm going to rename that script m file to nzlr. Enter. I rename that file. Now click on that file. I got this. Here you can see I have a function. The keyword function show that it's a function, and here you will have to give the output. Let's suppose I want to give it name output. So a function with name nzlr, and its output will be saved in output variable, and I want to give an argument that is x. I will pass x value to that function. In the body I will do some processing on the value of x. Now as you know, x is a one row matrix. I will have to define the value, the number of value in x will be 7 in our case. So I'm going to make a loop, for loop, for I is equal to 1 up to 7. So in our case the loop will start from 1 to 7. It will check the one row matrix x from index 1 up to index 7 and check the condition I'm going to apply is if xi is equal to 1. If the value of x is 1, then what I want to do, I want to assign output equal to output I is equal to 1. What I did, I made a condition on x on index I. If index I value is equal to 1, remain it 1. Otherwise, if it is not 1, then I want to assign output at index I is equal to -1. As in our case, it will be the array will be one row matrix will containing 1 and 0. So nzlr function will remove the 0 and will assign -1 instead of 0. So I'm going to remove the 0. So end up the if condition, end up the for loop. So I will have to pass a one row matrix, that is x in our case. So I will pass it to that function, that is nzlr. The for loop will move from index 1 up to index 7, and if condition will check whether value is 1, then assign value 1 to output. Whether value is 2, whether value is 0 or anything else, then assign -1, and our function will be end up after the loop reach to 7. So I save this. I'm going to close this window. Now I'm going to make a variable x is equal to 1 0 1 1 1 0 1. So I define a variable having 7 columns, that is 1 0 1 1 1 0 1. Now I am going to pass this variable output is equal to nzlr x. Now I am going to call this function nzlr, and I am going to pass the parameter x, which is this, to the nzlr function. Nzlr function will check whether it is 1, so remain at 1. If it is 0, it will change into -1, and the answer will be saved in the output file, and this output will be showed here in this command prompt. So I'm going to press enter. Yeah, now you can see here as 1 -1 1 1 1 -1 1. So 0 is replaced by -1. 0 is replaced by -1. That was the function of our nzlr. We are going to remove the zeros from our that one matrix row. So we did this by a function. We can call this function anywhere we need it. We don't need to make this program every time. So we made it once, and we can call it anytime we want this. Thank you for watching my tutorial. See you next time. Have a nice time.